Have you ever felt like you're meant for something greater, but it feels like the universe has left you alone? You're not the only one. Many chosen ones struggle with isolation, feeling disconnected from those around them, unable to find relationships that truly resonate. But what if this loneliness is actually a sign of your spiritual awakening? Stay with me, because today we'll uncover why this silence is actually the path to your greatest transformation. There's a peculiar energy that surrounds those who are destined for something greater, a quiet yet undeniable presence that calls to the universe. These chosen ones often feel out of place in the crowd, as if their frequency doesn't quite align with the world around them. This unique energy draws others in, but not everyone can resonate with it. The energy of the chosen ones acts as a natural filter, connecting them only with those who vibrate on the same spiritual level. In their solitude, they begin to realize the power of authenticity. It's in this space where their true selves emerge, unburdened by the expectations of society or the noise of the world. Their path isn't always clear, and at times it feels like they're walking alone. But that very solitude becomes a source of strength as it enables them to tune into their inner wisdom and higher purpose. The universe speaks to them in whispers, guiding them toward their spiritual awakening. With each step forward, the isolation of the chosen ones becomes both a challenge and a blessing. It's through this separation from the mundane that they begin to discern the deeper truths of existence. They understand that their journey isn't just about personal growth, it's about the mutual growth of those they're meant to connect with. These are not fleeting relationships, but deep spiritual bonds that resonate on a level far beyond ordinary comprehension. And so, the chosen ones continue their journey, patiently allowing life to unfold at its own pace. They understand that the answers to their questions will come when the time is right. Each experience, no matter how challenging, is a stepping stone toward greater clarity. The universe tests them, not to break them, but to ensure they are ready for the greatness that lies ahead. But the path is never straightforward, and the next lesson is often hidden just around the corner. Have you ever felt lost, disconnected from who you really are? I created 3 transformative ebooks to help you reconnect with your true essence. Click on the link in the pinned comment and begin your transformation now. For the chosen ones, the spiritual awakening often begins in silence. It's a moment when the distractions of the world fade and a deep call from within is heard. At first, it may seem like a fleeting thought or an unusual feeling, but over time, it becomes undeniable. They begin to feel that the path they've been walking is not theirs, but rather a road they've been forced to follow. The first step in their awakening is to disconnect from the world around them, embracing the solitude that feels both liberating and necessary. In this phase of introspection, the chosen ones often find themselves confronting their past, the wounds, the patterns, and the unresolved emotions. It is through this isolation that they begin to heal, finding the courage to face the parts of themselves they've long ignored. It's not an easy journey, but it's one that is deeply transformative. They realize that the pain they once tried to avoid was the very thing they needed to heal in order to step into their higher purpose. As their spiritual awakening deepens, they begin to see the world through a different lens. They no longer see life as a series of random events, but as a sacred flow of energy, constantly moving and shifting. The chosen ones become aware of their unique ability to influence this flow through their thoughts, emotions, and actions. They learn that their energy is a powerful tool, capable of shaping their reality in profound ways. But the awakening process doesn't happen overnight. It's a slow unfolding, a journey of constant self-discovery and growth. And while it may feel like they're walking this path alone, they soon realize that this solitude is what allows them to connect with the universe on a deeper level. The connections they seek, the relationships that align with their higher purpose, will come when they are ready. For now, they must continue to embrace the silence, for it is here that the true awakening takes place. Did you enjoy the content and it made a difference for you? Click on Super Thanks and support our work. With spiritual awakening comes an increased sensitivity to energy. The chosen ones begin to feel the subtle shifts in the atmosphere around them, like tuning into a frequency that others can't hear. This heightened awareness makes the world feel more intense. They can sense the emotions of others, the unseen energies in a room, and even the shifts in the natural world. It's as though they are walking in a reality that is layered with energies that most people overlook. While this sensitivity brings incredible insight, it can also be emotionally exhausting. Social interactions become draining as they absorb the emotional states of others without even trying. The chosen ones find themselves withdrawing into solitude more often, seeking a quiet space to recalibrate. It's not a rejection of the world, but rather a need to protect their energy and find balance amidst the overwhelming influx of vibrations that surround them. This sensitivity is both a gift and a challenge. On one hand, it allows them to connect with others in a deep, almost telepathic way. They understand unspoken emotions, offering empathy and support in ways that feel profoundly healing. On the other hand, it can be difficult to navigate the constant flow of energies, leading to moments of confusion or emotional exhaustion. It's in these moments that the chosen ones must remember the importance of self-care and energetic boundaries. As they continue on their journey, they learn to harness this sensitivity rather than let it overwhelm them. They begin to protect their energy with intention, practicing rituals and techniques to cleanse and recharge. Whether it's through meditation, nature walks, or the use of protective crystals, the chosen ones find ways to remain grounded. They know that this sensitivity is not a burden, but rather a part of their purpose, a gift to help them connect more deeply with the universe and the people they are meant to serve. For the chosen ones, relationships can be both a source of deep connection and intense struggle. Their heightened sensitivity to energy makes them highly attuned to the dynamics around them. They yearn for balanced relationships, those where mutual growth, understanding, and spiritual alignment are at the forefront. However, they often find themselves in connections that feel draining, unbalanced, or disconnected from their true selves. It's as if the universe is testing them to see if they are ready to embrace the relationships that reflect their higher purpose. This longing for meaningful connections often leads to moments of isolation. The chosen ones may find themselves withdrawing from superficial or toxic relationships, seeking instead those that align with their authenticity. The need for solitude is not a rejection of others, but a deep yearning for the kind of connection that resonates on a spiritual level. They begin to realize that not all relationships are meant to stay, and that releasing the old paves the way for new, more aligned connections to enter their lives. Yet, even within the challenges, the chosen ones learn valuable lessons. Every relationship, whether fleeting or long-term, serves as a mirror, reflecting aspects of themselves that need healing. These relationships become tools for personal growth, showing them where they must shift their energy, refine their boundaries, or deepen their understanding. Through these trials, they cultivate patience, learning that the journey toward balanced relationships is a gradual unfolding, not something to be rushed. In time, the chosen ones begin to attract the kind of relationships that mirror their high vibrations and spiritual aspirations. They understand that the most fulfilling connections are built on mutual respect, growth, and a shared commitment to higher truths. And as they move forward, they trust that the universe will bring into their lives those who are meant to walk alongside them, supporting each other's journeys toward greater healing and enlightenment. The journey of the chosen ones is one of profound inner healing, a constant process of shedding old layers, outdated beliefs, and emotional scars. In the moments of solitude, when the world's distractions are distant, they are given the space to face the wounds they've carried for so long. It's in this sacred quietude that they find the opportunity to dive into their deepest fears, frustrations, and unhealed emotions, allowing themselves to confront what needs attention and release. Healing, however, is not a straight path. There are times of setbacks, doubt, and moments when the past feels too heavy to bear. But it is in these challenging moments that their true growth happens. Each experience, each emotion felt and processed, brings them closer to the authentic self that lies beneath the surface. Through perseverance, they begin to see that the discomfort of healing is not something to avoid, but a necessary part of their spiritual evolution. With each step of healing, the chosen ones develop a deeper trust in the universe's plan. They begin to understand that everything they encounter, every challenge, every hardship, is a lesson. These lessons are designed not to break them, but to refine their character and align their energies with their higher purpose. What once seemed like obstacles are now viewed as opportunities for deeper understanding, and they trust that these experiences are paving the way to a more authentic and empowered life. As they continue on this path, the chosen ones realize that inner healing is not a destination, but a continuous journey. Each moment spent healing, reflecting, and growing adds a new layer to their spiritual maturity. They learn to embrace their imperfections and see them as part of their unique journey. By honoring their process of healing, they begin to transform not only themselves, but also the energy they bring into the world, creating a ripple effect of positive change for those around them. Now that you understand why chosen ones often face isolation and struggle with relationships, it's time to take action. This isn't just about understanding, it's about embracing your unique journey and using this knowledge to unlock your true potential. I want to hear from you. Have you experienced this feeling of being alone for a reason? Share your thoughts and personal stories in the comments. And if you're ready to take this further, don't forget to subscribe and activate notifications. Let's continue this journey of spiritual growth together, because you're not alone in this. Ever wonder why, during your spiritual awakening, you feel more isolated than ever? It's not a coincidence. This phase is essential for your growth. In the next video, we'll dive into the symptoms that come with awakening, and why they lead you to distance yourself from old relationships. Get ready to understand the transformation that's happening inside you.